Welcome, everybody, to the 20th annual Wish Upon a Star Easter Parade on this balmy Palm Sunday down here in the Joliet City Center. My name is Don West. I'm the Executive Director of Wish Upon a Star, and with me is my sidekick and secretary, Millie Shepich.
Hey, Don, are your lips frozen?
It's cold. We got a special guest here, Councilman Don Fisher and Dave Nelson. So we'll kick it over.
Hi, I'm David Nelson, one of the original board members of the Wish Upon a Star Foundation. I just ran into Don Fisher. He was one of the original members of the group that started the Wish Upon a Star parade down here in the city of Joliet. I'm going to hand the microphone over to him. He'd like to make a nice donation to us.
Yeah, I remember, Dave, the first year we did the parade, we lined up over in Bicentennial Park, and it was 70 degrees that day, and I remember coming over the bridge, and we were worrying, is anybody going to be there?
Yeah, well,
and you got to the top of the bridge, and you saw it. We looked down Jefferson Street, and it was like, thank you. It was wonderful. But Wish Upon a Star has kept it going. It's not the city of Joliet. It's not any other organization. Without Wish Upon a Star, the kids in our community and the moms and dads and grandparents wouldn't have such a wonderful parade each year. A little cold this year.
Little cold, but
you still pulled it off. Yeah. And the great work that you do for people in need, Wish Upon a Star. I'd like to donate some money to you, and I would also encourage everyone at Joliet, please get a hold of the Don West, yourself, and all your committee, and please make a donation. It's a worthwhile cause, Wish Upon a Star, and have a happy Easter, Dave.
Right. On behalf of the Wish Upon a Star Foundation, thank you very much, Don.
Thank you, Dave.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Councilman Fisher, and Dave Nelson has been on our board for 34 years. Emil, it looks like we're Shriners in here, as we do every year.
Yes, the Joliet Shrine Club is committed to support of the national network of the Shriners Children's Hospital. These high-quality care centers provide pediatric care in the fields of orthopedics, burns, spinal cord injuries, and other special needs, with no financial obligation to family or the patients. That's a pretty great thing they do.
It sure is. They got some beautiful vehicles. Bill, this is much what it must be like in Fairbanks, Alaska.
I think you're right, Don.
Be a little.
But you know what? It's great to see that we have people out here, even though it is a bit chilly. I think the kids today are going to get quite a bit of candy. So, looks like we have our first float coming up here. And that would be Hollywood Casino. And that's located at 777 Hollywood Boulevard. If you haven't had a chance to get down there, and first of all, it's just beautiful with what they've done, and the buffets are great. I go there quite a bit. It's a nice place to go, a nice time to have some time out. So if you're looking for some fun, go on out. They have bands now, and they just opened their new nightclub. So it's pretty awesome. All right. Looks like Jan Quillman's next.
Yeah, Jane Quillman, our city councilwoman, has served the residents of Joliet since 2005. She is dedicated to safety and the quality of life for every citizen. She would appreciate your vote on April 9th. Look for the Q in Jan. Works for you. And Jan does a great job on the council.
Is. Hey,
puts
Jan.
in a lot of time.
They have a nice crowd with them. They even have a dog over there.
She does a good job. Great job on the council.
Well, you know what, Don? Every year we can always count on Ed Kraske to be in the parade. And he's here again, as usual, in his 1971 Ford Torino GT.
Yes. I got a speeding ticket, I think, one time, Millie, in front of Hufford Junior High School, driving my friend's 71 GT.
You weren't supposed to be driving, though, were you, Don?
No.
Did your dad ever find out about that?
No. We have such nice Joliet police officers. I just got a little lecture.
That was back in the day, huh, Don?
Well, a couple days ago.
Boy, that's a beauty, isn't it?
Sure is. I think it was one of those where I pushed it out of the driveway and took it for a spin.
Well, here we have the Joliet Grade School Band, District 86, Don.
Yes, the Joliet Grade School Marching Band is comprised of junior high students from Dirksen, Gompers, Hufford, and Washington School District 86. The bands are celebrating their 99th year of existence, and to this day remains one of the longest continuous running grade school band programs in the country. Over the years, the concert bands have received state and national recognition for excellence in performance. Directors are Jeffrey Murata, Dirksen, Brett Markham from Gompers, Laura Jenlick from Hufford, R. Scott Barnes from Washington, and James Shaw, the Fine Arts Coordinator.
There's some of our friends.
Great job.
In a few minutes.
But it was some rosy red cheeks there.
And hey, that was, we granted a wish to Caitlin Stockdale. That was Mike.
Yes, we did.
It was one of our wish families joining in that band. Don, you remember being in the band. You were in the band quite a few years.
I was a baton twirler.
Yes, and you were pretty good at it.
I still practice every now and then. I bring out the old batons and bring them around.
Look who's coming here.
This guy here, I tell you what.
The committee to elect our Dale Evans.
Our Dale Evans was born and raised in Joliet and graduated from Joliet Central in 1976. Dale currently serves on the Police and Fire Board of the University Extension and is family self-sufficient coordinator of the Housing Authority of Joliet. Our kids, our community, our responsibility.
There's Dale. That's good.
Dale is very involved in the community and has been for several years.
Well, now we have the Junior Girl Scout Troop 1004. They're here every year, Don, and they come out. It's great to see the troops alive and active and doing some great things.
Yep, sure is.
My nieces were involved in the Girl Scout troops.
You were a brownie, weren't you?
You know what? I was studying to be a baton twirler, so I couldn't do that.
You should have called me.
Look at that. We always argue what kind of vehicle this is, but Greg's Body Shop.
I think it's a 1957 old Super 88 from Greg's Body Shop. Get to Greg's Advantage from major insurance claims to custom paint jobs. And I don't know if you've noticed in the paper, some of the things that Greg has done for the children with their wheelchairs and the designs he's made, I think, on some prosthetic legs and things like that. Designs he's done for kids and stuff.
Oh, wow, that's pretty neat.
Been in the paper quite a few times.
Coming right behind him is the Joliet Raider football team. Joliet Raiders football and cheerleaders have been organized since 1975. The Raiders teach sportsmanship, teamwork, safety, and fair play.
And Booter was a Joliet Raider for 5 or 6 years. Played on it, and
I remember going to a few games.
Yep, he was a place kicker and
that was a lot of fun.
Water boy, bench warmer.
Whatever they needed, right?
Whatever he needed, Booter was right there for him.
Well, you know, Don, I'm still coaching my cheerleaders at Waubonsie Valley High School, and, you know, it's just a good thing to be involved in. Sports do a lot for communities and teach kids quite a few skills just besides their athleticism.
It's not all about winning.
That's right.
Sportsmanship and getting along with other kids. And Joliet Raiders have been around in at least 25 years.
Yeah, well, it's going to be time for football season here pretty soon. I know I'm rushing.
It's football right now.
Yeah, that's right. We haven't even had spring yet, but hey, I'm rushing it. I think it'd be a little bit warmer than this.
I tell you, it's football weather, and just think, just in a couple of days, we're going to be playing some baseball.
I can't wait.
Go White Sox!
Go White Sox!
That's right. This is Cosac's black tie. This is Obi driving.
Oh, got a little action there.
It's a GT500 Mustang.
He's a show off. Look at that. Look at that.
It does have.
He had to do a little smoke for the crowd.
Couldn't get by with that any other time.
Following right behind, would that happen to be Double J Sports Bar?
No, this is the Cosac Nelson.
Oh, it's all part of their.
Like
they actually did a float too, huh?
Yep. George Cosac's black tie and David Nelson Jewelers. Both of them have been on our board for 34 years,
and Ryan and Stephanie are on that float. Okay, this is the first of
Mr. Nelson.
a few times when we get pelted. For the viewing audience out there, you can't see it, but we're trying to protect ourselves.
Thanks for that. and behind that beautiful black tie of George Cosac and David Nelson Jewelers is our good friend, Jeff Reed from Doubleday Sports Bar. And I tell you, Millie, you want to talk about somebody that does a lot for the community, and I mean all kinds of organizations.
Absolutely.
Jeff Reed just does a phenomenal job for the things that he has done, not only for our foundation, but
everything. I mean,
everybody.
He does the St. Baldrick's.
Yes, breast cancer.
Breast cancer. Oh, my goodness. We've been to so many events there.
Joliet Hogs on the Bait, and he does give back to the community. Even though it's a pumpkin truck that he drives.
He's being so nice to us, Don.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Evie. You know, they're the best little neighborhood bar on the west side of Joliet with an outdoor patio for bags, bands, and beer. Now a local video gaming spot, too. And it's one of your favorite hangouts.
It's one of mine. Number one place to go because everybody knows your name.
That's right. Now we have St. Paul's the Apostle School. St. Paul's the Apostle School, established in the 1950s, has a legacy in the Joliet community, having graduated many community, civic, and business leaders, as well as educators, doctors, and lawyers. Accelerated core classes are offered at St. Paul's School and is ahead of the curve in adapting to Common Core standards as required by the federal government by 2015. The students attend weekly Mass. St. Paul students are known as the Giants in faith, academics, and service. To register for 2013-14 school year, call 815-725-3390. That's St. Joseph, or now got St. Joseph's.
Mill right behind them, St. Joseph's Academy.
Yep,
St.
indeed.
Joseph's Academy, serving children 3 years of age, 8th grade, is located in downtown Joliet. They offer individualized education focused on each child's gift. Students learn to be respectful and resourceful, lifelong learners as they grow in wisdom and grace every day. To go to St. Joe's Academy, call 815-723-4567 or visit them at 51 West Jackson Street.
Oh, they have a nice display.
And they do have a great school there, too.
I like what they did with their vehicle there.
Terry Darcy, I tell you, here's another guy. You talk about getting involved in the community. Terry Darcy does a great job. That's a beautiful Sierra truck that he has in the parade this year.
And that's great for
Go to darcymotors.com, and Terry will definitely pick you up.
They have.
And there's the mayor of North Chicago Street here. Juanita.
All right, Dad, we have Joliet Junior College Alumni Association and Board of Directors. The JJC Alumni Association builds a strong loyalty and support for the college among its graduates and former students. Are you one of the JJC's 40,000 graduates? Reconnect with your alma mater today. Visit www.jjc.edu/info/reconnect. So that's the.
We thank them for getting in, and they've been in the past several years. And it's also the oldest college in the United States, junior college. It was the first junior college in the United States. It was at Joliet Central. That's where it started.
That's right. And you were there.
I feel like I'm that old, especially today. Millie, we got a cast of thousands down here.
We sure do. You know,
And
don't be deceived. It looks a little thin, but not really.
No, not at all. Not at all. This goes down Chicago Street to Jefferson, over to Scott Street, back down to the Will County Courthouse, or not the courthouse, but the county building.
County building. And coming right along there,
Oh,
Don.
yes. Our good friend, our good buddy, Andy Honeyos, Joliet Heating and Air Conditioning. This is a 1918 Model T Ford. And if you want to know something about Model T Fords, ask Millie and Jerry Shepich. That was their first date. The Model T Ford is the car that changed the world and voted Car of the Century in 1999. Andy has been repairing furnaces and air conditioners since 1976. Now has his new company, Joliet Heating and Air Conditioning. Call Andy Honiotis. He's a great guy. This is the car that Jerry Shepich and Millie were married in.
No, but I actually did drive that car. Andy let me drive it. Hey, Andy.
He will give you great service. Fantastic service, I'm telling you. So if you need your air conditioning fixed, your heater, we need some heat today.
Jim Albritton's following
Jim
right
Albritton,
behind.
Captain, retired Captain Jim Albritton, elected with the Joliet Park Board. So he wants to get reelected. He's a great guy, does great service, always has when he was on the police department, was involved in so many different programs with the DARE and the drugs and this and that.
Now one of the best bands around, the Joliet American Legion Band. Don, you know
Yes.
they're an award-winning nonprofit organization dedicated to providing an excellent musical experience for loyal audiences since 1964. There he is.
Since 1946 or 1964?
46.
Mr. Albritton. Very good.
Battle Hymn of the Republic, one of my favorite songs ever. And I'm surprised that those clarinet players, their fingers can still move. It's so cold. That was excellent. So now we have, Ashley, you pick a part. Don, and we have a card donation program going on with them. And this has actually been really good for us. People have been donating their cars. How many do we have to this day? About 6?
Several. We started this program maybe 5 months ago, and you can donate your car. You can donate your car. You can call Ashley's Pick Apart at 815-460-3692. They'll pick it up. Proceeds go to Wish Upon a Star, and you also get a write-up on your taxes.
That's a good thing.
For your donation. And so if you want to, call that number, and they'll be more than happy to help you. Dave Mihalich is on our board, and he also works there. So here's the Wishmobile.
This might be a beating. Oh, and your grandson's in there. Look at that, Don.
Got my little grand boy in there.
Don has a little grandson named Wyatt, and this is his first parade.
Wyatt Cooper.
He's there with his mom. He's waving. Hi, Wyatt. Yeah, that's great. Hey, we didn't get pelted. There's your grandson, Don.
There he is, a little Wyatt Cooper.
With Mommy.
I call him Easton.
And there's Booter.
That's your future Chicago White Sox catcher right there.
He's making predictions.
I'm already working on him.
Well, now we have Advanced Family Dental, PC, and a new chiropractic. This full-service dental practice provides general dentistry for the whole family, from preventive care, restorative care, dentures, crowns, and even orthodontic care. We also offer an affordable dental plan for you and your family. Visit www.advancedfamilydental.com for more information.
Why, you look at that car and it just hurts to look at. It says got paint on the side of
Yeah.
it. I'm like, ow!
Oh, Don, are you ever in the doghouse?
I'm always in the doghouse. Because Karen's Pet Grooming, full-service pet grooming salon, boarding, and doggy daycare for all your family friends. 309 Republic Avenue, next to Grant's. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 3. Go to karenspetgrooming.net or call 815-730-6811. And Karen will definitely take care of your bow wow for you. She does a great job. She's dedicated.
And look at the boas on those dogs and the sweaters. They're so cute. And Don, following behind is Presence St. Joseph's Medical Center. Presence St. Joseph Medical Center offers university-level care with the most advanced technology and skilled medical experts right in our community to keep you close to home without the need to travel downtown. So that's Presence St. Joseph's Medical Center. I know that was a recent name change for them. Oh, hey,
Yes, it was.
You were so nice.
And we have Jimmy McFarland running for Joliet City Council, and Jim will be an advocate for workers and taxpayers on the City Council and will fight to restore our economy. Jim is excited to rebuild Joliet. Remember to vote for Jim McFarland on April
9th.
the 9th.
And that's a Tuesday.
Coming up pretty soon.
It'll be here before we know it.
And so Jim is looking forward to for your vote.
Oh, yeah, he's over there working the street. Yeah.
Kissing babies and shaking hands. And
I do like the pink hat here. This stands out. This is great. Thank you. You should have got some protection for later, Don, when we get pelted with candy.
Yeah, I know it's coming. It won't be long.
Thank you. Well, you know, once you get walking in the parade, it's not too bad. You get warm, right?
Yeah.
Stay warm.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's warming up, I think.
I think so. Yeah, you're rubbing your hands together. It's warming up.
This has to be one of the coldest. There's our Councilman Hug there. This has to be probably one of the coldest in the past 20 years that we have done this.
And Don, right behind Jim is World Family Martial Arts. And it's located at 700 West Jefferson Street in Shorewood. Taekwondo classes for ages 4 to adult, and they're going to feature their award-winning demo team specializing also in education and excellence, so enjoy.
Well, I'm not messing with them. Nope.
I don't want to have anything to do with those nunchucks.
Nope. Not even that little girl over there in the middle. I'm not messing with
They're
her.
going to bust a board here. Ooh. Here we go.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
And she has no shoes on.
Because that's how they train.
Barefoot.
Wow. Nice job. It's a little chilly, but hey.
Oh. Oh.
There's our old friend Glenn.
That's
Azbek Printing, Glenn Davis. There's Sue. How you doing? Over 70 years of service. Call 815-722-2961. Glenn is one of our board members, and he's been in this parade every single year. Look at this, Don. Jaguar Hockey Club. They're on their rollerblades. And did you know, Don, Jaguar Hockey Club, based out of Inwood Ice Arena, offers all levels of hockey from tot hockey to midget travel. We are a proud rink partner with the Chicago Blackhawks and offer a minor Hawks pre-hockey program. Visit us at www.jaguarhockeyclub.com for more information or to register for spring or fall programs. And they're giving a little demonstration there. It's so nice. I like their float.
I watched the whole game on TV the other night. They have a great program there. They got a big cat there?
Yeah, they're Jaguar.
Up there front.
That's good.
And I tell you, the parents do an absolute fantastic job. Oh, we got Richard Ettany in a 1931 Model A Ford pickup truck that looks like it came off the showroom floor. That thing is gorgeous.
That thing's just spotless every year. He keeps it in such good shape. Okay, we have Midwest Karate, Joliet Park District Karate School. Bob King, instructor, has a 7th degree black belt. And so we're seeing, hey, there's Tabitha. Thank you. Thank you. So they got the Joliet Park District dancers. They offer many classes including mom, tot, beginners, ballet, tap, jazz, hip-hop, crump, and dance palms. Dancers learn steps and combinations to various music styles. Classes are taught by instructors who bring their years of training and love to dance. Right there at the program, they have recitals and dance showcases. The dancers are also involved in a community care and share program. This year, the drill team began competing in the Illinois Park District Gymnastics Drill Team. The dancers have earned many first-place trophies, as well as a grand championship at the Sweetheart Invitational. Call the Joliet Park District if interested in joining, 815-741-7275. Woo!
Did you see that hip-hopping?
Yeah. And, followed right behind Don is the Sunshine and Rainbow Learning Center. And this preschool program has been in existence for over 30 years. Today, it has openings for students in 12 different classrooms that attend either 2, 3, or 5-day programs in the morning or afternoon in a multi-purpose building. It's a caring environment teaching young students with many tools for learning appropriate literacy, math lessons, physical education, and music. They have family events including music and science fair and family dance. And it's a nice outreach program called Mittens and Hats Collection.
Oh, Millie, right behind them real quick is the JJC Downtown Culinary Arts Program at the Renaissance Center. You want some good stuff? There's Susie.
There she is.
You want some good grub? You go down there.
They're so well known, the Culinary Arts Program.
Yep.
It's outstanding. And Don, I'm an adjunct at JJC, and so I always see the menu there that they're putting out when they're having different meals.
And we have Rendell's.
Right here, Rendell's. We're sitting on a Rendell's truck, right, Don?
Yes, we are. Donated one of their flatbeds for us.
They're always willing to get involved in this parade, and we appreciate it.
Yes, thank God for a little tow truck here we can sit on and put the table on, and thanks to the Rialto for donating this table.
Give them a call at 815-740-4545. That's Rendell's. 815-740-4545. Now that wouldn't happen to be a young driver in training. Actually, Don, we do have the best seat in the house. We get to see everything, right?
We absolutely do, and there's no doubt about it.
Now we have St. Mary's Nativity Church and School, conveniently located on Broadway and Ruby Streets and serving the Joliet community since 1906. St. Mary's Nativity was established by families deeply committed to giving their children the best Catholic education available. Today, the tradition continues with 2 campuses in Joliet to educate students preschool through 8th grades through outstanding faith-based curriculum. Registration has begun for the fall. Visit their website at www.stmarysnativity.org or call 815-722-8518. And they have a bunny. Look at that bunny vest. I like that. And they even have a little dog. Somebody's tried to get us, Don.
Boy, it's lovely out here today.
Yeah. Woo!
I'm telling you,
Here we go, Don.
Harris
Casino and Hotel. Guess what? Another great opportunity for fun on Friday and Saturday nights. They have a great buffet, that Paula Dean's buffet, if you haven't had a chance to get out there. But, Don, you know what? That Harris Casino had a grant for us.
They granted, we applied for a grant through Harris, and they granted us $23,300, and we very much appreciate their help.
And that's really going to help to make some wishes come true when we have those needs, those requests.
Yes.
And so we thank them. And now we got the Joliet Harley Owners Group, better known as Joliet Hog, and they're sponsored today by Conrad's Harley Davidson. And we're going to have a bike run here, our Wish Bike Run on May 5th.
That's Stone City. Everybody to bring out your bikes, and
it's a great
come
day.
out with our bike run. It's a great time.
Well, Don, another one of our favorites is Milano buns. You know, you just can't pass up Milano Bakery. And they're having their 98th year anniversary. They were established in 1915. They're known for having the best buns in town. They offer wholesale and retail breads as well as wedding and birthday cakes. The store is located at 433 South Chicago Street. Woo!
They do have the best buns in town, Mill.
Yep. We didn't get any this year, but
you
that's
got a
all
bun
right.
right there, Mill.
Is that Darren?
Right there, Mill.
Oh.
Darren was in the back of it whipping the
Somebody will snarf those up.
fresh baked bread.
Oh, boy, oh, boy. We're managing it, Don. We haven't been pelted too bad with the candy. And we're following.
Right behind them is Sunny Hill Nursing Home of Will County. Sunny Hill Nursing Home is a 238 skilled and intermediate long-term care nursing facility that specializes in providing physical, occupational, speech therapy, around-the-clock care, and over 350 recreational activities monthly for residents. Sunny Hill is the leader in providing resident-centered care, a national concept care placing residents center stage every day. Proudly serving Will County for 44 years, Sunny Hill is owned by the County of Will, and thanks to the community for 44 years of support. This bus is a familiar sight around the streets of Joliet and longtime city of Joliet Easter and Christmas parade participant.
Absolutely.
And
it's great that this community of Joliet, you know, we have these parades, which is just so much fun for the families. And you can see even though it's a little thin this year, their kids are still having fun. They're grabbing some candy, and other giveaways here. It's great. It's just great to be part of it, Don.
Yes, it is.
We got a little break in the action. I know we have a golf outing coming up, Don.
We have our golf outing coming up on July the 27th. It's a shotgun start at noon. It's at Tamarack Golf Club on Route 59 there, right before you get into Naperville. It's a beautiful course. It was Golf Digest, one of the top, I think, 5 courses in Illinois. And that's on July 27th. A 12 o'clock shotgun start. It's $125. That includes everything. And we have a lot of professional baseball players and football players from the NFL that come out there and play in it. Some hockey guys. And so you can call 815-744-9175 for more information about our
Or visit our website.
Or visit our website at wishchild.com.
And we're even on Facebook, too, Don.
Yes, we are.
Now, this would be our Morning Star Mission.
Yeah. Morning Star Mission Ministries is a non-denominational organization dedicated to relieving the spiritual and physical hunger of the poor. We do this by providing food for the hungry, clothing for the needy, shelter for the homeless, and gospel of the Jesus Christ for all. Morning Star Mission has served Will County for 104 years. And
following close behind, Don, is Joliet Slammers Baseball Club. And I think that's That's a jailbird.
That's a bird.
That's a bird.
Jailbird escape.
Jailbird. And your Joliet Slammers are back in action this summer at beautiful Silver Cross Field in historic downtown Joliet. Take advantage of new group ticket packages and loaded ticket packages featuring all-you-can-eat portions and Slammers loot, plus the best ticket exchange policy in baseball. Go ahead and go check it out if you haven't. They're on Facebook. And the Slammers also are presented by ATI Physical Therapy.
Right behind them, Millie, is Paul Siegel, Siegel's Cottonwood Farm, a family farm that has been located on Weber Road for 100 years. They are serving our community with a garden center in the spring, extra sweet corn, and other farm products this summer. The area's best family fun on the farm during the Pumpkin Fest and the Haunted House, Stateville's Haunted House Prison in October. Special events this year include Wolfa Palasa on June 10th, the American Indian Center Powwow on July the 20th and 21st, and new for 2013 is the Zombie Army Farm Paintball. Visit SiegelFarms.com for more information. Paul Siegel, he is one of the greatest haunted houses probably in the entire country.
Yep, absolutely.
Paul does a great job and does a lot for the community. Let us park cars out there and donated the money to the foundation, and we'd like to thank Paul for that.
And, Don, you got to love mudders, right?
Oh, you love mud.
Yeah, Joliet Mud Turtles, back again. They have been a club since the late 70s. They are dedicated to recreational four-wheeling with family atmosphere. The trucks and the ATVs of all types and sizes are welcome. The main places are that they go four-wheeling are Cliffs Insane Terrain Off-Road Park in Marseilles and the Badlands in Attica, Indiana. They are hosting the second King of the Cliffs in Marseilles on June 22nd. Bring out your truck and see if you have what it takes to be the king. Visit the website at www.jolietmudturtles.org.
I always know when they're in the mud turtles because I see them driving around town, and they're never clean.
They're never clean. But that's a good thing because that means they're getting out and getting down with the dirt, and that's right. What you want.
Know what they love to do.
That's all good. Hey, thank you.
We appreciate them getting in every year.
Oh, what are they?
Great group of people.
They bring about 8, 9, 10 every. Well, this year, you never know. It was great though.
Yeah, Millie, I'm ready for some White Sox baseball.
April 1st, baby.
I'm telling you, coming up.
I'm ready too.
I'm not against the Cubs now. You know that. I just can't. I couldn't wait for 120, 30 years to win a World Series, so I had to go to the South Side to make sure that I got a World Series in my pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Now, you just want to be non-biased.
Oh, no,
I just tell them I'm a Sox fan.
And, Don, look who's here, Imperial Roofing.
Imperial Roofing is located on Collins Street and is being accompanied by her 64th Mexican Independence Queen, Eneria Martinez, and her court, Princess Natalie Castillo and Maria Garcia. Also presenting is Charo Youth Organization called Escarmazua Las Marcas of Joliet. Newly organized nonprofit youth group who perform with their horses. Evidently, it was just a little bit too cold today to bring those horses out here.
Just a little bit too cold.
Because it...
And, Don, you know what? They made a little change. Actually, the Family Fun Zone was hooked up before with, I know I saw them earlier in the parade. We just wanted to thank them for getting in.
Yeah, I've been there, and it's great. They have laser tag and arcades and roller skating and birthday parties for kids over there. And
it's a good thing.
It's a lot of fun.
There's Walter. All right, I think we have another entry or two here. Looks like we're winding down this year, but we had quite a few. We have Casey Specialty Cleaners and Leather Masters located at 455 North Ottawa Street. That's across from the old Rialto Cleaners. They clean it all, Don. Clothes and all types of leather and rugs. So Casey Specialty Cleaners.
And not a lot of cleaners do that anymore. The rugs and leather and stuff like that, they get away from. These people do a great job on that.
Well, Don, bringing up the rear here, it's our Wish Upon a Star Wish Upon a Star Foundation float. I had a little moment there. Get ready. They're loading up.
Ow! Oh.
We just have to go into the protect mode. I have this hat from McFarland. Thanks, Jimmy.
So, Jimmy. See, Jimmy McFarland saved you with his hat.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Got a couple of things in it now.
Yeah. So I told you those buns wouldn't last very long.
Felt like it was hailing.
Well,
candy.
Don, we need to give some thank yous here real quick, and I know. Well, first of all, we definitely have to thank the city of Joliet and the employees, and of course the Joliet Police Department, Chief of Police Mike Trafton. And then, of course, we have to definitely thank Rialto Square. And there's several people there that made today's Bunny Lunch possible. And, of course, they had the movie. And that would be Sue Eldenkamp. She's the house manager. Trish Stoner, events coordinator. Lori Carmine, tech director. Craig Smith, he's a stagehand, as well as Tim Kelly, Matt Peterson, Matt Lang, Tim Richards, and Randy Green, who is the general manager. And, of course, all the volunteers there, Don. And, this today wouldn't be possible without our friends from JCTV. We have Dick Schuster as the producer, John Garrick on camera, Larry Maloney on camera, Saul Garcia, technical director a little bit today, and on camera. We have Ward Ambrose out there, and, of course, Jenny Garcia. And we love working with you guys, and we thank you so much for making this setup happen. What else, Don?
Well, we forgot somebody at the Rialto today. Terry South. From New Century Federal Credit Union, comes down every year, donates his time, flinging those hot dogs in there. And we'd like to thank Terry. Not only that, New Century Federal Credit Union is the main sponsor for our annual golf outing.
And again,
don't forget about Terry.
July 27th.
July 27th. Give us a call.
We had Mr. and Mrs. Bunny today, and we'd like to thank Nick Stevens and Becca Geyer for helping us out with that. And they're some students from Lockport, and they're involved in the community, and that's great.
Very grateful for them.
And our lunch staff today, we had Stacy Stanek running it. Thank God, because without Stacy there, we had Kathy Kosak. We had Andy Kosak there. We had Chris. We had
Ryan Kosak.
Ryan was there, and
Booter West, and
we had just so many people. I know I'm forgetting somebody, and we hate to do that because it's always a nice thing when people donate. Anything else, Don, that we need to remember?
IBEW Local 176, one of the greatest labor electricians guys in the country. Thank God for those people for always supporting our foundation. Kathy Gigrich at Blackburn Gigrich Suntang Funeral Home for their donation, along with Councilman Fisher this year.
Absolutely.
And we'd like to thank them. Don't forget our bike run on May the 5th. If you want to get on that, you can go to our website at wishchild.com and get more information on our bike run for May the 5th. It's a great run. It's a great ride. A lot of great people.
And Don, we also want to give a special thanks to the men and women serving in our armed forces. And, of course, we want to thank our community for supporting Wish Upon a Star Foundation and all these community events. And we want to wish everybody a blessed Easter.
And I'd also like to thank the crew, the street crew, to come out, put up the barricades every year that works for the city, the street department, and those guys. Don't want to miss those guys out. If we missed anyone, we're sorry. We didn't mean to do it. It's been a great day. It's been a little chilly, but other than that, I think we'll wrap it up here and wish everybody a blessed Easter.
See you next year.
And we will be back next year, same time, same place. So long, everybody.